Please read through the instructions in the manual, or watch this video in its entirety before attempting installation. Be sure to pause the video when necessary. Before using your new LG range with air fry mode, it must be installed and serviced by an authorized, licensed installer, service agency, or gas supplier. You should never handle, perform, service, or attempt to install any gas connections or gas lines, for your safety. All LG gas ranges are shipped set up to use natural gas, but they can be converted to use LP gas if needed. The LP conversion kit can be found with your instruction manual. Let your installer know if the gas connections for the range need to be converted before installation. Be sure to remove all packaging materials that came with your LG gas range. The following tools are required. An anti-tip bracket comes with your LG range. Determine the final location of the range before attempting to install the bracket. Place the bracket on the floor with the bracket edge against the rear wall. Mark the positions of the screw holes on the floor and/or wall. If the range does not reach the rear wall, align the back edge of the bracket with the rear panel of the range in its final location. The anti-tip bracket must be screwed to the floor, or rear wall. Use the screws provided if installing the bracket on a wood floor. For concrete floors, use a drill with a concrete bit to drill a 5/32-inch pilot hole 2 inches deep into the concrete at the positions you have marked. For a rear wall installation, insert the 2 screws provided into the side of the bracket that is against the wall. Make sure that the screws enter the wood sill plate at the base of the wall. If the wall studs are metal or a similar material, attach the bracket to the floor instead. If you prefer, ask the installer to install the anti-tip bracket when installing the range. The gas pressure regulator valve is located at the back of the range. The range ships with the lever on the valve in the open, vertical position. If it's closed, use pliers to flip the valve to the open position. At this point, have a licensed installer connect the gas line to the range. Once the gas lines are connected, level the range before sliding it into the opening. Use a wrench to adjust the leveling legs so that the range is level and the cooktop aligns with the height of your countertop. Turn the legs clockwise to raise the range, and counterclockwise to lower it. Then slide the oven range into its final position and adjust the front legs as necessary to level your oven range. You are now ready to plug in your LG gas range. When the unit is plugged in, the control panel will illuminate and emit a tone or sound. Press the clear off button to reset the panel. To set the clock, press the clock button. Use the numeric keypad to enter the time and then press start. Now it's time to assemble the surface burners and caps. Align and pass the spark igniter through the hole of the appropriate sized surface burner. Place the matching cap over each surface burner, making sure that the cap is seated correctly. Seat the burner caps correctly or you may experience uneven flames and/or poor ignition. Check the burner ignition by pushing in and turning each knob to the light position. The spark igniter will click, and the burner will light. Light each burner and make sure the flames are even all the way around the burner. If burner flames are uneven, turn off the burner. Put on heat-proof gloves or allow the burners and caps to cool. Reseat the burner cap properly. Once the burners are seated, set the grates on the cooktop. Install the oven racks in the desired positions. When first operating your new LG gas range oven, you may notice a smoky odor which is normal for a new oven and will dissipate over time. To speed up the process, run a 2-hour self-clean cycle before using the oven for the first time. Please watch our Using Self-Clean video for further details and thorough instructions. You are now ready to use your LG gas range with air fry cook mode.